new idea. So I want to get some tiebacks for my chairs, and I thought of purple and gold today for my my colors. And I have this gorgeous velvet. It's maybe velour, more like velour material, and I think it's 1 yard. And I just made some slits, if you can see them, on the spots that I'm gonna cut them, the width. And I'm gonna make 8 tiebacks out of this. And one of the things that I love to pick up, material. Oftentimes I put them together to do tablecloth, or like this one, color blackened. See that? That's a tablecloth, and these are 2 different types of material color blacking each other to make like a gorgeous design. I like to do that with material. I like different ideas, and here my scissors is not so sharp, but I have made slits, and I'm gonna see if I can really cut it all the way to the end, because you know, these kind of material, they're not so easy to cut. And boy, the scissors at the fabric store, they're so sharp and so accurate. It must have been made for that purpose. And when I say it's like it was just designed for the purpose of separating materials. So I don't know if the edge is gonna be, and you see how it's coming out. Well, that's good. That's good. But when it gets down here, I don't want it to change to a different size. I want to keep going to the same width. And only the end of my scissors is sharp, which is ridiculous. Only the end. And it's gonna take me forever to get these done. And you know what? I have a designer cousin that, and see, I don't want it to get too wide there, that has a shop and has a good eye and sharp shears. I don't know what this is. This is like my plants trimmer, and I can't find my dressmaking scissors to use. Make sure to mark if you're gonna have such long length. Make sure mark it, or double. If you can double fold it and then cut it, if your scissors are that sharp. I'm almost to the end, and I'm struggling because these are the dullest scissors I've ever seen. Alright, so they're not perfect because it's not lined and marked, and this is one I want to show you, that when you use these two vibrant colors, this is what you get. And something for a tie back could be like a satin, or most likely a satin material that's easy to cut. As you can see, at spots, some of it is wider, but when you use a good material like this, the edges are clean, if you can tell. See, it's not so straight, but when you have a design that looks negative, it gives it positivity in texture, like it was designed for that. So that's what I want to do to make it look pretty. I had bought some tiebacks before from Bed Bath and Beyond. That's what I want. And they were capped first and then tied. Weird. I got rid of them, of course, but I hadn't used them for several years. But this is what I want to do tonight. This vibrant purple and gold. And to see how it looks, I gotta get rid of these things from the table and go from there. So stay tuned for the video. Peace. Hi guys, Tricia here from Decisive Designs, bringing you another beautiful, I should say gorgeous, tablescape. Now today's Wednesday and I missed Tablescape Tuesday, but kudos to all those ladies. I was thinking about you, but I wanted to rethink some things and my design, and I came up with something late. And I said I'm gonna implement it and post it on Wednesday. So here I am. It's kind of Thursday. It's midnight. For some reason, my foot is killing me. I don't know what happened to my foot, but to God be the glory. Greater things He has done. And I'm healed in Jesus' name. All right, praise be to God. So anyways, I thought of this beautiful combination of colors, yellow and purple. Oh my gosh. Spring, please warm up, because these colors strike spring. The beautiful yellow blooms, and I put some sunflower in there. It's not gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I love the color purple, especially when you combine it with another vibrant color. And what do you get? You get gorgeousness. So I just want to show you a little bit of this table and how I implement it. So I wanted a natural background, something like that chair over there, because I know I will be using the bright hues of purple and yellow or gold. And I chose this gorgeous white and gold tablecloth, which I had for many years. And then I topped it with this gorgeous, I just love to layer materials together and see what it does. Now look at this gorgeous sparkly purple highlights of sequins. I throw it on top of it. It's about, I think, 1.5 yards. I picked up a couple years ago to highlight my table. And once I throw this on, it really resonates in my heart, like this is what I want, right? And then the highlights and the lowlights and the gorgeousness, I said, wow, this just did the trick, right? And then I have these beautiful placemat. Look at that. A lot of sparkles. Isn't that nice? And then the charger. Come on, people. Isn't that gorgeous? And then the plate. Honey, the dinner plate. Now, isn't that gorgeous? It is, look at that, gorgeous. Mine is from Home Goods. And look at that, my cousin, but I think this is from Home Goods as well, but courtesy of my cousin Debbie. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous, I love it. And look at the layering and how it affects the setting of the table. And then I have these goldenrod Pier 1 plates. How gorgeous is that? These two colors, like really, really, really gorgeous, right? So I'm like, I have some dessert plate with those two color combination. And because of this gorgeous dessert plate, I said, let me use a green tumbler. Look at that gorgeousness. Isn't that gorgeous? That is gorgeous. And again, it's part of my New Year's resolution to use the color green, as it stands for prosperity and success. And that's what I'm going for. And then I choose this beautiful Oneida utensil. It is just gorgeous. I love every minute of it. Every minute of it. And I top it with the same napkin of the tablecloth. And what a wonder. And I cut these tiebacks from a piece of material that I had, so that I can just get something different, a different design that is gorgeous to the eye, that is pleasing to the guests and welcoming. And they were like, all right, let me sit here. I love it. These days when I go to a wedding or a birthday party, it's all decked out with these beautiful tiebacks and chair covers. And this place setting, I'm telling you, did not disappoint. It's on point. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then these gorgeous vases. Gorgeous vases. Look at that. This is a lilac color, and the shade of the bouquet kind of shaded, but it is gorgeous, a pattery. And look at these two gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it, love it, guys. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I love every minute of it. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I want to step back a little bit and show you the back of the chairs and how I connect each tie back. Instead of doing a bow, I let them flow. It's not nice. I think it's gorgeous, 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 really gorgeous, really pretty. Now down here, I ran out of stuff. Now I had 8 of these, and one must be under a box or somewhere. I only found 7, so I used one of these gorgeous gold placemat that I have, a beaded placemat from Home Goods, and I only had 7 of these gorgeous yellow plate from Pier 1, and look what I chose. A Grimm Fairy Tales plate. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. I love it. And I top it with a little dessert plate. So I have 4 of these. These were a part of my wedding gift registry. And I have the cups for them. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me show you. Gorgeous. I love it. Love it. Look at that. Look at that shot. Step back a little bit. And there you go. I love every minute of it. It's worth me standing on my feet and hurting up my foot. I just love this set, this design. I haven't used these plates in a while, and to put them out with such beautiful colors and textures, it makes me feel so good that I was able to come up with something like that. So pick up your raw material, because you never know what you're gonna make. I have made napkins already, only once, and now tiebacks. So, you know, kudos. But I've been like putting together different types of material for the table. There goes my clock. But it is so gorgeous. The candles, the candle holders, I chose gold. I just love how vibrant it is, how happy it makes me feel, how put together it is. And as you can see, I did not find 8 of these. You know, it's like somebody's walking away with bits and pieces of my my items, and then when I remember, it's like, okay, I only have 4, I only have 7. How can I put it? And I'm saying, even though I feel like they're hiding, I am still using them to my full potential. So guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Peace. Plant a seed today and watch it grow. You will never regret it.